Are you an aspiring entrepreneur looking to start a business in Europe? Have you considered Denmark as your next destination? With a highly skilled workforce, a supportive business environment, and a strong focus on sustainability and innovation, Denmark offers excellent opportunities for entrepreneurs. In this video, we'll show you how to start a business in Denmark, from navigating the local regulations to finding the right resources and support to make your venture a success. So if you're ready to explore the entrepreneurial opportunities in Denmark, join us as we explore the steps to starting a business in this amazing country. I'm thrilled to hear that you're considering starting a business abroad. It's an exciting opportunity to explore new cultures and markets, and I'm here to support you every step of the way. As someone who has been through this journey, I can offer you some tips to make the process smoother and more successful. My first advice is to be patient and take your time in exploring the local market. While it may be tempting to jump right into things, take some time to immerse yourself in the local culture and get to know the market. This means learning the language, networking with locals, and studying the local customs and business practices. Building strong relationships with local partners and suppliers is crucial to your success, and it takes time and effort to establish trust. Secondly, I recommend keeping an open mind and being willing to adapt your business plan to fit the local market. What works in your home country may not necessarily work in a different cultural context. It's important to be flexible and willing to pivot your strategy as needed to cater to the needs and preferences of the local market. Establishing a new business in a foreign country presents a distinct set of obstacles, ranging from discrepancies in culture to adherence to regulations and all the other related matters. In today's economic climate, it has become imperative for companies to establish an international presence in the market to remain competitive. This often entails starting a business in another country. There are various reasons for this expansion, such as accessing a strong local talent pool or a lucrative market. In other cases, it may be more cost-effective to set up a physical presence in a location where there is a high volume of import-export activity between the company's headquarters and that particular country. However, there are several critical considerations to keep in mind when opening a business in a foreign country. We've spoken to employers who have undergone the same process and synthesized their experiences to present some key takeaways. Know why you're doing it. Often, the motivation to expand to a new country goes beyond market considerations. There are advantages to that location that can be integral to business success. A huge pool of local talent. Christina at Artemis Canada noted the expansion of companies north of the United States. Typically, these companies are based in California or New York, and their primary reason for expansion is access to a talent pool that is highly qualified, culturally similar to their U.S. counterparts and English-speaking. There are cost advantages as well. Instead of bringing talent to where you are, go to where they are. Similarly to Canada, Colombia has a deep pool of talent that appeals to American companies, says David at Full Stack Labs. They also tend to have a good education system down there for computer science, and a fair number of them speak English, so that also makes it easy to build what we call blended teams. And you get the safety and security and convenience of having a lead U.S. developer with some of the cost savings of having a nearshore development team. Cheaper isn't always better, but, David warns, that doesn't mean that you can just go into a new country and take advantage of cheaper labor there. You still get what you pay for. The best developers and the best professionals in Colombia are more expensive than you think, David says. It's just like the United States, where everybody's getting recruited to death and there's a lot of competition between companies for hiring, and people are moving around and getting better offers all the time. Just because you're a U.S. company, you're not going to come riding into town and have your pick of the litter or anything. It doesn't work like that. In short, don't focus solely on how much you can save by opening a business in a new country based on assumptions of lower wages. The nuances of finances go deeper than that. Think about the skill sets available there, the competition for top talent, and other expenses associated with setting up shop in the new location. When faced with a need or a problem, people often come up with new and innovative solutions or ideas in order to meet the challenge. The introduction of technology in our work has allowed us to work on a global scale as organizations, and as companies expand globally, there is a further advancement in technology. As an example, Slack is a platform that enables remote employees to have faster and more efficient communication. Similarly, Google Hangouts and Microsoft's Zoom provide the ability for colleagues to have face-to-face interaction and to make presentations across different offices. The international presence of Workable has allowed for a flourishing international hiring strategy. David from Full Stack Labs acknowledges the effectiveness of Workable's recruitment solution by saying, "One of the things that's really nice about Workable is we manage all of our Colombia job postings in the same way we do in the United States. So we go in and we create a new job. We publish it to Indeed and to LinkedIn." David goes on to explain that they receive many applicants from Colombia through LinkedIn and Indeed, and they put these applicants through the same candidate pipeline and hiring process as applicants from the United States. He further states that it was a pleasant surprise to find that Workable works effectively in Colombia when they expanded there. They have also used Workable's sourcing tool to find candidates in Colombia and contact them, and they have found that there is a surprisingly good database of candidates available in the Workable sourcing tool in Colombia. Starting a company, especially abroad, can be a difficult endeavor. However, some business owners are capitalizing on the increasing value of the US dollar and are moving their companies overseas. If you want to learn about the top 10 steps to start a business in a foreign country, continue watching the video. 1. Localize your concept, outlook, and goals. It is vital for any business to fully integrate into the community culture. To achieve this, seek out a coach or friend within the community who can aid in learning about the customs and preferences of the local people. 2. Learn the language. While it might seem obvious, acquiring proficiency in another language can sometimes be as challenging as starting a business. However, having even basic language skills is better than having none at all. You can improve your language abilities by utilizing various apps or meeting up with people outside of formal language lessons. 3. Analyze the market, both past and present perspective. It is common knowledge among business owners that studying the competition is crucial before entering a new market. However, it is also important to analyze 5 businesses that failed in their attempts to penetrate that market. Failing to learn from the mistakes of others could result in repeating those same mistakes. 4. Create a new network. When you move to a new country, your existing network becomes less helpful, so you'll need to build a new one locally. Take advantage of the fact that it's easier to meet new people in a close-knit community where there aren't many expats. 5. Recognize the environment. Although some experts, such as Darren Kaiser, argue that starting a business overseas may be easier, less risky, and more profitable than starting one in your home country, it is better to be prepared for potential issues rather than assuming everything will go smoothly. 6. Determine and calculate expectations. Begin your venture by looking for similarities to the markets you presently serve, either domestically or internationally. Select areas where you can provide your products or services without having to make major modifications to comply with local regulations or laws. 7. Establish a budget. Establishing a new business is not an easy task, and there are various reasons why businesses may fail. One of the most common causes of failure is the lack of initial funding, which often arises due to overly optimistic revenue and profit forecasts by the business founders. Even in favorable conditions, starting a new company can be challenging, and it becomes even more difficult when the business is established in a faraway location with an uncertain market environment. 8. Look for a local agent. Having a local agent, attorney, or accountant who is knowledgeable in international laws can be very beneficial when establishing a physical presence in a foreign country. It is important to avoid miscommunication or errors with local authorities to prevent the confiscation of goods or the shutdown of the business. 9. Learn about the international money transfer. Conduct thorough research on available options for sending money overseas. It is not advisable to rely on your bank for international transfers unless you need a specialized service. This is because you may incur high fees and experience delays in receiving the funds in your account. 10. Address logistics problems before opening your store. In many countries, especially those that are not developed, the infrastructure is lacking, and there may be legal and financial barriers such as taxes, fees, and trade tariffs that hinder the free flow of goods, even if there are no physical obstacles. By following these steps, you can establish a store overseas. So consider every option and establish the shop. Entrepreneurs may face limitations in their own country, such as cultural barriers, market saturation, or lack of demand for their products or ideas. However, moving to a different country can provide them with a rare chance to share their expertise and become leaders in a new community. To have an advantage in a foreign country, your mindset is key. Being in a new and different culture presents opportunities. The local people may not have the same perspective as you and may not even recognize certain problems. However, as a foreigner, you may see things in a different way and offer new solutions to previously unsolvable problems. Going abroad is the start of a new adventure, providing you with access to new markets and the possibility of becoming a leader in your industry. If you possess a sense of adventure and are willing to adhere to the guidance provided, your chances of achieving success are higher. 1. Plan ahead and be ready if things don't go according to plan. The saying in the military, "No plan survives contact with the enemy," is equally applicable in the business world. Even if you have meticulously planned for months or years, the actual conditions of being in a foreign country may disrupt your well-thought-out strategy. It's important to anticipate potential setbacks and have contingency plans in place. Neglecting to do so can result in significant challenges when things don't go according to plan. 2. Have patience. Familiarity with the rules, language, culture, and customs of our own country makes things easier for us. However, when we venture into foreign lands, we may not possess any of these. In such cases, the foreign culture, language, and societal norms may differ greatly from what we are used to. Moreover, navigating through the bureaucratic processes in an unfamiliar environment can be challenging, leading to frustrating experiences. Therefore, it is important to exercise patience, especially during the initial stages of your journey in a new environment. 3. Be open-minded. Entrepreneurs often possess qualities such as creativity and adaptability, which can be advantageous. Being open-minded and willing to learn new things can lead to a more positive and proactive approach, especially when building a business in a foreign country. There are many things to discover in a new environment, and an open mind can be a valuable asset. 4. Surround yourself with a great team. One important lesson I learned early on is that success in business requires a great team. You cannot do it alone, no matter how skilled you are. It's crucial to surround yourself with like-minded individuals who can help you establish and grow your business. This is especially true when starting a business in a foreign country. A team of local experts can provide invaluable insight into the country's culture and societal trends, as well as offer advice on what strategies will work best. Therefore, having a good local team is a crucial asset. 5. Respect the local mentality and culture and be humble. At times, we may assume that we possess superior knowledge to the locals and have everything under control. This mindset, however, could lead to failure. Why? Because we are not more knowledgeable than those who have been living in that place for their whole lives. We may not understand their values and cultural beliefs immediately. If we enter with a sense of arrogance, we are bound to fail. Therefore, it's essential to demonstrate humility and let the foreign country educate us. Moreover, it's crucial to learn the local language to the best of our abilities since it could lead to many opportunities. 6. Be an ambassador for your own country. Although you have moved to a foreign country, you still carry a bit of your home country with you. It is beneficial to establish positive relationships between your home country and the country where you are starting your business. This can be done through various means and can contribute to your success in the long run. 7. Believe in yourself and bring added value. Believing in the success of your business is crucial. You need to have confidence in the value that your business provides to the community. Creating a successful business, whether domestically or internationally, requires adding value to the market while also turning a profit. However, profitability doesn't just happen by chance. It requires a combination of business savvy, luck, and careful planning. All the different components of the business must work together harmoniously, like a well-oiled machine. Ultimately, if you want to create a sustainable business abroad, it starts with developing a thoughtful plan and taking step-by-step actions in the correct order. If you persevere, believe in yourself, and put forth personal effort, you can plant the seeds for a successful business to flourish. Believe in yourself, believe in your business, and believe that you have what it takes to succeed in any market. Good luck on your entrepreneurial journey abroad.